Good afternoon and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school softball playoffs. Today, in this Division IV state final, the Strasburg Tigers travel to Akron to take on Lincolnview, presented by Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and TMK Valley Propane. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Hartzler's Quality Housing, Wood Electric, PAC Drilling, Kime, Mac and Turf Realty, Papa John's of New Philadelphia and Uricksville, and Claxon Communications. Now let's head out to the ballpark with Joe Geckler and Shannon Thomas.
Welcome into Akron Firestone Stadium. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, Nick McWilliams here today for the Division IV state championship game for the Strasburg Lady Tigers and the Lincolnview Lancers. Shannon, I'll bring you in and talk about the Strasburg Tigers yesterday. They knock off the defending state champion Bradford Railroaders 10-1. Great performance by the offense and a great performance on the mound by Amelia Spidell.
Yeah, what can you say about Amelia? You know, she just does what she does. She's done it all year long. We've got to see her a couple times. But yesterday she had a lot of help out offense. They got rolling yesterday. Haley Rieger with the big bomb yesterday. And they just continue to do what Strasburg does.
And their opponent today is going to be the Lincolnview Lancers. They got past Hillsdale 5-2 in a kind of a close matchup in the second half of that bracket after our game was played yesterday afternoon.
Yeah, you know, and coming into this game, you know, both of these teams are very young. From what I see about them, they're a young team. They got, I think, 3 seniors on the starting lineup. So it's going to be interesting to see how these young kids step up in this big game.
Going to bring in Nick McWilliams now. Nick, you're going to be roaming the field, roaming the sideline area for us here today to give us a neat perspective of down by the field, what's going on during the game. Excited to have you here today.
Well, I'm extremely excited for this. Never done a state championship game. I know the same for you, Joe, so this is going to be a lot of fun. Don't say I'm on the field, though. The OHSAA might get mad at us, but this is a great stadium to host a state championship. That's the reason that they're always here. Hospitality has been great so far, but, for the Strasburg Lady Tigers, one thing I wanted to bring note to, the Tuscarawas County Sports Hall of Fame had their inaugural induction ceremony last night. Longtime Strasburg head coach Bud Weisgarber was recognized as one of the initial inductees. As we know, Coach Bud ultimately passed away just a few years back, or just about a year back. For this team, they are pursuing their 8th state title, would be the first title not gotten by Coach Bud. So I know this would mean a lot to them, and I'm sure that they would want to honor his name with that and bring home another state title to Strasburg.
Absolutely. Again, Shannon Thomas, Nick McWilliams, I'm Joe Geckler. We're going to be taking a break, come back, and we'll be joined in the dugout by Lincolnview head softball coach Eric Schwab. That's coming up after this, right here with Big Z Sports.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
Are you looking for a local propane supplier? TMK Valley Propane would like to offer you our hassle-free guarantee. We can provide you excellent service with automatic fill options, budget plans, and easy delivery. Let TMK show you how we take the hassle out of your winter heating needs. Give us a call today for a free site evaluation, 330-897-3911.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. Joe Geckler in the dugout with Lincolnview head coach Eric Schwab. Coach, congratulations on reaching the state championship game today. Your team knocked off Hillsdale 5-2 yesterday. How do you feel your team played in that game?
Hey, first of all, thanks. Our team's been solid all season, and they stepped up yesterday like they have all year. Our defense was solid. That's been a big key through this whole tournament run, and our pitching's been pretty solid. And when we need a big hit, girls have stepped up, and we've done that. We had a big fourth inning yesterday, and propelled us into the day.
Coach, your team has been playing very well, like you mentioned, leading up to today. What's going to be the final message to your ball club before they take the field?
We preach a lot of what ifs, play into the moment, one ground ball at a time, one pitch at a time, and they've really embraced that, and here we are.
Coach, the Strasburg Lady Tigers staying in your way of the state championship. What do you know about them? What do you expect from them here today?
We haven't seen them all season until yesterday's game. We came out and watched a little bit about it. They have a crafty little lefty there on the mound and some big hitters. So defense is gonna be a big key for us today and keeping them off the scoreboard.
Finally, Coach, what 3 things have to happen today for the Lancers to be crowned state champions?
Coming
up next, I'll be joined in the dugout by Strasburg head coach Tom Spidell, right here on Z Country 99.9.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. Joe Geckler in the dugout with Strasburg head coach Tom Spidell. Coach, the Lady Tigers have reached the state championship game. Your ball club knocked off the defending state champs 10-1 yesterday. After celebrating a little bit last night and reflecting, how do you rate your team's performance?
Oh, I definitely give it an A. I mean, our hitting again was awesome. I think we had like 15 hits. Defensively, we played great. Haley Rigger started the game there at second with a couple plays that were unbelievable, that kind of got past Danny a little bit, and she was able to back her up and make the play. And then Amelia on the mound. Anytime you can strike out 9 on a team that's batting over 400 and hold them to 1 run, you're doing pretty good.
Coach, the ultimate goal was just 7 innings away. Emotions, energy, attitudes will play a big factor today. You as the head coach, how do you keep everybody focused at the task at hand?
Focus isn't real hard. This is a focus group. They know what's at stake. They're ready to go. Sometimes it's a little more about trying to calm some nerves and keep everybody on the same page and just making sure everybody's not too nervous. A little nervous is always good, but we don't want them too nervous that they can't perform. So it's more of dealing with that than really the focus.
Coach, Lincolnview is in your way for the ultimate team goal of a state championship. What do you expect from the Lancers here today?
From what I've seen, they played really good defense. Again, another pitcher that's not overpowering, likes to hit her spots, so we've got to be selective on what we swing at. And then batting-wise, they found a way to score runs against Hillsdale. I believe they only had like 4 hits, but they was able to score 5 runs out of those 4 hits. So we've got to be on our toes defensively and not have errors and play a clean game.
Finally, Coach, what are the 3 keys for the Lady Tigers to bring home that state championship to Strasburg?
Oh, same as yesterday. Pitching and defense is going to win us a championship, and then hitting is just going to be the icing on the cake and how many runs we score.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck here today.
Thank you.
That was Strasburg head coach Tom Spidell joining me in the dugout. Coming up next, starting lineups and first pitch between the Lancers and Lady Tigers right here on Z Country 99.9.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting hartzlers.com.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs. And we are now offering appliances. At Keim, you'll find major kitchen and laundry appliance brands such as General Electric, Whirlpool, Speed Queen, and much more. Our sales and service teams can help with product selection, delivery, installation, ongoing maintenance, and repair. Give us a call or stop by today. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 5 years, I have been recognized as one of the top 5 producers in the state of Ohio, according to the Ohio Association of Realtors. I am honored to receive such recognition, and I owe it all to the members of this community who have trusted me for over 30 years with the purchase and sale of their homes. When you're ready to make your move, make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Separate yourself from the crowd and be a rock star at Solid Rock Photos. Hi, I'm Denny Trimmer, inviting you to our new studio home at 128 North Broadway in the heart of downtown New Philadelphia for an unforgettable rock star photo experience. You can learn more online at solidrockphotos.com and all of our social media platforms, or give us a call 330-795-0334.
Welcome back to Firestone Stadium in Akron. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas at our Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studios as we are getting ready for first pitch here in the Division IV state championship game between the Strasburg Lady Tigers and Lincolnview Lancers. We're going to take a quick look at the PAC drilling starting lineups first for the Lincolnview Lancers, who are the away team here today. Number 5, Michaela Jackman. She's in right field and leads off. Number 44, Kendall Bolenbacher. She's at shortstop and batting second. In the 3-hole, number 23, Addison Stevens. She's in left field. In the cleanup spot, the girl in the circle today, Taylor Post. She wears number 14. Number 4, Braxton Sherrick. She's a designated player, and she'll be hitting for the third baseman, Sydney Fackler. Number 16, Andy Webb is in center field. She bats 6th. Number 7, Zayadra King is at first base and bats 7th, batting 8th. Number 9, Grace Brickner, the freshman catcher. And number 11, Ashlyn Price is at second, batting 9th. Again, Jackman, Bolenbacher, Stevens, Post, Sherrick, who's batting for Fackler, the third baseman, Webb, King, Brickner, and Price. For the Strasburg Lady Tigers, number 19, Amelia Spidell in the circle today and batting leadoff for the Tigers. Number 11, Haley Rieger at second base, batting in the 2-hole. At shortstop, number 9, Emma Gilkerson. In the cleanup spot, number 43, Maggie Richards. She's in center field. Number 26, Sydney Sibla behind the plate. In the 6th spot, number 7, Audrey Allensworth. She's at third base. Number 7, Jalen Marks. She wears number 4 and is in right field. Batting 8th, the first baseman, number 12, Danny Wright. And in left field, Riley Becker. She wears number 77 and bats 9th. Again, for the Strasburg Lady Tigers, Spidell, Rieger, Gilkerson, Richards, Sibla, Allensworth, Marks, Wright, and Becker. That is your PAC drilling starting lineup. The Wood Electric pregame show is all wrapped up, and we are about ready for the first pitch here at Akron Firestone Stadium. Shannon Thomas joins me again, and Shannon, here we go. The Division IV state championship game within a minute of getting underway.
Yeah, so excited to be here. You kind of got goosebumps. They were playing the Top Gun music before this, then the national anthem. The Strasburg Tigers just took the field to get warmed up on defense. I think we're in for a great ball game today, and I might be a little biased when I say this, but let's go Tigers.
Let's go Tigers. We can say that today on the state championship game. Honored to be on the call with Shannon Thomas and Nick McWilliams here today on 99.9 WTUZ. The first pitch from Amelia Spidell, swung on and missed by Michaela Jackman for strike 1. Excuse me for my excitement today here, folks, but we are pretty jacked up to be here on the state championship stage, especially for the Strasburg Lady Tigers Division IV state championship game. The 0-1 pitch, going to be inside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Michaela Jackman, the right fielder. She wears number 5, bats from the left side. The Lincolnview Lancers, they are in royal blue uniforms with a yellow stripe, yellow numerals, black pants, and blue socks. The 1-1 pitch. Going to be strike 2, right down Broadway. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Michaela Jackman. We'll go over the defense here after this batter is complete. We are 1 ball and 2 strikes. Top of the first inning, no score between Strasburg and Lincolnview. The 1-2 pitch just outside for ball 2. Strasburg faithful wanted that call, Shannon.
Oh, I mean, it's close. I'm sitting right on the edge of the plate, and it might have had a little dust on it when it went by the plate. I mean, that's how close it was.
If they painted the black on the plate a little wider, it might have been a strike. But it is 2-2, the count even to Jackman. The 2-2 pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3, as Jackman goes down swinging for out number 1 here at the top of the first inning.
Spidell picks right up where she left off yesterday. Yesterday she had 9 strikeouts.
Number 44, Kendall Bolenbacher, the shortstop, bats second now for the Lancers. She's also from the left side of the batter's box. Third baseman, Audrey Allensworth, creeps in. First pitch goes back to the backstop for ball 1. Big thanks to the Claxon Communications crew today. Casey Claxon, the main man, is here today with this state championship crew, as well as Greg Perkins, and I believe his wife is on camera today as well. So pulling double duty, being wife and camera lady today for Claxon Communications. The 1-0 pitch swung on and fouled off down the third base line. Going to even the count to 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know, this is a special occasion, so maybe Casey used it as a date night.
He did. I bet he did. They're gonna go out to like Luigi's or something, and after the game's over here, and use a date night here in Akron for the Claxons. They've definitely earned it as much as Casey has been working this past fall and all spring and summer. The 1-2 pitch is going to be high for ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike now to Bolenbacher, the shortstop for the Lancers. We've been going strong, Shannon, since about the middle of August. This is officially the last broadcast of Big Z Sports until, well, the middle of August. So we'll get a little bit of a break here until football starts around August 19th. The 2-1 pitch swung on and missed for strike 2. That evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Kendall Bolenbacher, the shortstop for the Lancers. Amelia Spidell picking up right where she left off yesterday. We're the top of the first inning. No score between the Lady Tigers and the Lancers of Lincolnview. The 2-2 pitch swung on and driven into left center field. That's going to get all the way to the fence. Bolenbacher rounds first and rolls into second and stops right there for a 1-out double.
Big at bat for Bolenbacher there with 1 out. She's able to get a double out of that. That puts the Lancers in position here.
We'll look at the defense for the Strasburg Tigers real quick in the outfield. Riley Becker in left, Maggie Richards in center, Jalen Marks in right, Danny Wright at first, Haley Rieger at second, Gilkerson at short, Audrey Allensworth at third, Sid Sibla behind the plate, and of course Amelia Spidell in the circle today for the Strasburg Lady Tigers in their black pants, black socks, white jerseys with orange numerals. First pitch swung on and fouled back to Addison Stevens, the batter for the Lancers. So no balls and 1 strike.
Strasburg leaving a big gap there in left center.
I kind of think maybe these hitters can't get around on Spidell today. They're playing them to go the other way as Bolenbacher's. That's going to be strike 1. Late call there by the home plate umpire. So 1 ball and 1 strike now to Addison Stevens.
I wasn't sure if he was going to make a call there. I was kind of confused with what was going on.
Umpires sometimes take their good old sweet time in making a call. Sometimes you wait for it, and sometimes you get it right away.
Sometimes you like it, sometimes you don't.
Change up, going to be drilled into left field, and that's going to be caught out there by Riley Becker, going head first into the turf here at Firestone Stadium for out number 2 here in the top of the first inning. Highlight play there from Addison Stevens.
Man, I wish I'd have had my camera in my hand on that one. That was a beautiful play.
Pitcher number 14, Taylor Post.
Taylor Post, the pitcher, steps in for the Lancers. She wears number 14, bats from the right side. Hopefully Nick McWilliams had his camera out and was able to catch that video. We'll go down to Nick here in just a minute as they have a runner on second with 2 outs here in the top of the first. First pitch to the opposing pitcher, Post, and it is going to be on the outside corner for strike 1. Nick, tell me please that you had had your camera rolling on that diving catch.
Unfortunately, I did not, but that's not the first time we've seen Riley Becker, the freshman, laying it all out on the line in left field. Makes the huge out number 2 here in inning number 1.
What a catch. The 0-1 pitch to post. Going to be fouled back here to the screen for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here, top of the first. Runner on second, which is Kendall Bolenbacher after the 1-out double to left center field a couple of batters ago.
Spidell up on the count here. She's hoping to get out of this inning.
Didn't get into too much trouble yesterday. Gave up 1 run, but that wasn't until late in the game. Spidell with the 0-2 pitch. Going to be outside for ball 1, excuse me. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Kendall to Addison Stevens. The left, this is Taylor Post. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Number 14, Taylor Post at the plate. She is 1 and 2 now. And the 1-2 pitch is going to be swung on and missed, and that's going to do it. That's going to be out number 3 for the Lancers. One hit, 1 runner left. And after a half inning, no score, the Strasburg Tigers coming up after this break right here on Z Country 99.9.
How does a new career in an extremely high-demand field sound to you? Well, the former Crane Carrier Company in New Philadelphia is now Battle Motors. Battle Motors is expanding rapidly for their all-new heavy-duty electric truck production. Battle Motors has immediate openings for assemblers, electrical technicians, painters, blasters, as well as numerous engineering and design positions. If you're interested in a great career opportunity, apply online at battlemotors.com/careers.
Welcome back to Akron Firestone Stadium. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, Nick McWilliams. Bottom of the first inning, no score between the Lincolnview Lancers and the Strasburg Lady Tigers in the Division IV state championship game. Shannon, Amelia Spidell gave up a hit in that first inning, but got out of with no trouble, no runs scored, and now her team's going to come to bat to try to get her some runs.
No panic. Just go back to the circle, do what you do. You always count on your defense, come up with big plays, and what a big play by Becker out there in left field.
Huge play by Riley Becker, a diving catch to save a run for the second out of the inning in the top of the first. So Amelia Spidell, Haley Rieger, and Emma Gilkerson will bat here in the bottom of the first inning. No score again, Akron Firestone Stadium Division IV state championship game. And the first pitch to the Spidell. Going to be strike 1 to Spidell. Looks like it hit the outside corner. Spidell bats from the left side, throws from the left side. The 0-1 pitch swung on and fouled down the third base line and out of play for strike 2.
Spidell got behind on that one a little bit, sent it straight foul.
Bottom of the first inning, no score between Strasburg and Lincolnview here in the Division IV state championship game. Next pitch going to be outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Amelia Spidell. She wears number 19, bats from the left side for the Lady Tigers. And the 1-2 pitch going to be slapped foul over the head of her dad, Tom Spidell, in the third base coaching box. He turns and looks at her daughter and looks at his daughter and smiles, now claps his hands and says, "All right, get back in there, let's do this." Count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Post delivers the 1-2. Going to be outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Amelia Spidell, the sophomore pitcher for the Lady Tigers. Great crowd on hand today here at Firestone Stadium, split evenly, orange and blue. Going to be slapped over the third baseman's head. That's going to be a base hit for Amelia Spidell. The Tigers in business here with nobody out, bottom of the first inning. Spidell's single gives the Tigers a base runner. Going to bring in Haley Rieger. Haley, of course, our McInturf Realty player of the game yesterday with a 3-run bomb in the second inning. Spidell now on first. Rieger, the first pitch. Looks like it hit the inside corner. First strike 1.
Yeah, Spidell seen 3 pitches outside, so I kind of figured that one was going to go right inside to Rieger since she's a right-handed batter.
The 0-1 pitch is going to be swung on and driven to center field. The center fielder goes back on it. Go back. She catches it. And Spidell retreats to first base, but Haley Rieger gave it a ride on that 0-1 pitch. And the center fielder out there, Andy Webb, did a nice job of corralling that just short of the warning track. Now that's going to bring up senior Emma Wilkerson, the shortstop, and she wears number 9 for the Strasburg Lady Tigers. One out here, bottom of the first. Gilkerson up, outside corner, strike one to Gilkerson.
Gilkerson struggled a little bit yesterday at the plate, but her teammates carried her yesterday.
That's what good teams do. They have people to pick you up. The 0-1 pitch is going to be swung on and grounded to shortstop. She backhands it, fires it on to first. And she is out at first, says the first base umpire, as Spidell moves on to second base. So a 6-3 put out on Gilkerson for out number 2. Now number 43, Maggie Richards, the center fielder, stepping in. Runner on second. That's Spidell, 2 outs after the fly out by Rieger and the ground out by Gilkerson. The first pitch to Richards. Going to be over there on the outside corner for strike one.
That was a nice play by the shortstop last time. It was going to be a close play at second, so she went for the sure out, got out number 2 right there.
Now the 0-1 pitch is going to be swung on and drilled the pitcher right back up the middle. And there's a tag at at first base, and Maggie Richards is out on the tag as that line drive went right back up the middle and caught the pitcher, looks like in the shoulder, but she ran off the field. So no runs, no 1 hit for the Strasburg Lady Tigers, and the Spidell left at second. And after one, no score here in the Division IV State Championship game. Back after this on Z Country 99.9.
One thing every sports family knows is how crazy eating schedules can get. Well, let Papa John's of Uricksville and New Philadelphia handle the cooking. Papa John's offers a full menu including stuffed crust pizza, Papa Diaz, wings, cheese sticks, and so much more. See all that Papa John's has to offer by visiting papajohns.com and keep earning those Papa rewards. Papa John's of Uricksville and New Philadelphia. Just what you need for your busy schedule.
Welcome back to Firestone Stadium in Akron. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, Nick McWilliams in our Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studios. Big thanks to the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and TMK Valley Propane for sponsoring our game here today. Of course, Wood Electric as well. PAC Drilling coming up in our postgame, the Keim Home Center postgame. And, of course, we'll have our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. That's after the game concludes here today. But we are in the top of the second inning. No score between Lincolnview and the Strasburg Lady Tigers. And coming to the plate, the designated player, number 4, Braxton Sherrick. She bats for the third baseman, Sydney Fackler. Andy Webb will bat second, and Zadra King will bat first here, or bat third here in the inning. So Braxton Sherrick steps in, bats from the right side, wears number 4, takes the first pitch, lines it down the first base line, and that is going to be foul for strike one.
Remember, fans, if you're looking at our social media post and you see somebody asking for credit card numbers so you can watch this game is not being live streamed by us. You can catch the replay as soon as this game's over. OHSAA has the rights to this, so don't click on any link and give your credit card information.
The 0-1 pitch on the outside corner for strike 2. And that takes his sweet old time calling that strike. The ball's back to Amelia Spidell before he calls it. No balls, 2 strikes here, top of the second inning. Strasburg and Lincolnview, no score. And the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Third strikeout of the day for Spidell. Out number 1 here at the top of the second. It's going to bring in number 16, Andy Webb, the center fielder.
So far, it's been a battle of the pitchers here early in this game still.
Both teams feeling each other out a little bit. Pitchers getting some work in the circle. Both teams have a hit here in the ballgame. First pitch, outside corner for strike 1. Andy Webb, not a big girl at all. She's tiny in stature, but I bet you she's fast. You know, those little girls are usually pretty quick. And Andy Webb bats from the right side, takes the 0-1 pitch, swings and misses. For strike 2, now 0-2, Webb in a hole. Spidell dealing from the circle here at Firestone Stadium today.
Webb, one of 3 seniors on this very young team for the Lancers.
2 freshmen, 3 sophomores in a starting lineup for the Lancers. The 0-2 pitch going to be high for ball 1, excuse me. Beautiful day here at Firestone Stadium. Sunshine, probably 70 degrees. The wind blowing a little bit. The flag's directly in front of us, blowing a little bit left to right. Not a big breeze, so if you get one up in the wind, I don't think it's going to get much help, but the wind is blowing a little bit. Now the 1-2 pitch, swung on and fouled back here to the screen. The count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes to Andy Webb, the center fielder.
Both teams' fans traveled pretty good today. Nice full stadium here for the softball championship.
Gotta love it. Even some overflow in the stands directly behind Nick McWilliams down the third baseline. You see some of the orange down there for the Strasburg Lady Tigers. Now the 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called on the outside corner, and that's strikeout number 4 for Amelia Spidell. That one's looking on Andy Webb for out number 2.
Ump was pretty excited about that when he gave the old fist bump right there. He likes calling that 3rd strike.
He did it a little quicker than normal, too. Zayadra King now into the box with 2 outs here at top of the 2nd inning. King bats from the left side, wears number 8, and plays first base. She slaps at the first one, and it goes foul on top of the roof here at Firestone Stadium for strike 1.
At least you parked far away today, Joe.
Yes, I did. If they hit one to my car today, I'll gladly take that dent. Have to do some maneuvering through some windows and everything else. As King swings at the next offering for strike 2, as she comes up empty. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the 2nd inning. Deuces Wild here in the 2nd inning. Spidell got the first 2 swinging, or the first 2 on strikeouts, I should say, as King fouls that one back, and the count remains at no balls and 2 strikes. She got Sherrick swinging. She got Andy Webb looking. 2 strikeouts here in the inning for Amelia Spidell. Big thanks to our sponsors, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, TMK Valley Propane. Here's the 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3. She sets them down in order, strikes out the side. And after 1.5, Strasburg nothing, Lincolnview nothing. Back after this with Big Z Sports on Z Country 99.9.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
The Tiger's Den Sports Shop in Strasburg is just that, your one-stop shop for local high school team apparel. With a large selection of shirts, sweatshirts, hats, beanies, and coats, you can have it customized to be your school's biggest fan. Whether you need a single shirt or a team order, the Tiger's Den Sports Shop in Strasburg has just what you need. The Tiger's Den would like to wish the Strasburg Tigers the best of luck on their tournament run.
Back to Firestone Stadium, bottom of the 2nd inning as Sydney Sibla steps into the plate and takes the first pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. No score here, bottom of the 2nd. She swings, lines one into center field, and that's a base hit from Sydney Sibla. And the Strasburg Tigers lead off the bottom of the 2nd inning just like they led off the game with a base hit as Sibla lines the ball into center field for a single. That's going to bring up number 7, Audrey Allensworth, the third baseman. We're going to have a courtesy runner. Ada Richards going to run for Sibla.
Big hit by the junior catcher right there to get this inning started with no outs.
So Audrey Allensworth, the third baseman, now in the box. She's going to square to bunt, pulls it back.
The first baseman was literally sitting on top of Allensworth as she was getting ready to bunt that. I would be scared if she'd pull that back and try to slap that down the first base line. As Allensworth takes ball 1. Ball 2, nope, she bunts it foul for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Allensworth. Both corners rushing hard on the bunt attempt. Third baseman Sydney Fackler and Ziadra King crash hard from the corners for the Lancers. We're in the shade here right behind home plate. Nick McWilliams patrolling down the third base line over by the Strasburg Lady Tigers dugout this afternoon. And the 1-1 pitch. We swung on and just foul. And that's going to make the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, Nick McWilliams in our Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studios. Big thanks to Claxon Communications and their crew today. The 1-2 pitch swung on and again just foul outside the third base bag. And the count's going to remain at 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Allensworth getting around quick on that ball.
I was that third baseman, man. I don't know if I would be creeping that quick or that deep even. And now the 1-2 pitch. Going to be on the outside corner. Strike 3 as Allensworth takes strike 3 looking on the outside corner for out number 1 here in the bottom of the second.
Batting 7th, right fielder, number 4, Jalen Marks.
So number 4, Jalen Marks steps in for the Tigers, the right fielder. First pitch going to be outside for ball 1. Sydney Sibla singled. Courtesy runner Ada Richards now on first base for her. The 1-0 pitch. Going to be outside again for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to Jalen Marks, the right fielder for the Lady Tigers. The 2-0 pitch. She bunts at it and just misses it for strike 1. Tried to get that runner over into scoring position. Did Marks come up empty on the bunt attempt?
Marks had a big hit the other night as Strasburg played Tuscarawas in a makeup game.
The 2-1 pitch grounded to third base. She fields it, fires to second. They try to get the double play. She just holds on to it, does the second baseman, Ashlyn Price. But nice job over there by Sydney Fackler to field it and get the out at second. So 2 outs now here in the bottom of the second inning. So Danny Wright now on to bat for the Tigers. She hits one deep to left field. If that's fair, that's going to be trouble, and it bounces just foul as Danny Wright put a charge into it down the left field line, and it hits just foul for strike 1.
Seems like the Strasburg Tigers are starting to get this timing down pretty quick.
And then she takes strike 2 looking, does Danny Wright. So now she's in a hole, no balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. No score between Strasburg and Lincolnview. The 0-2 pitch swung on and fouled back to the screen. This count remains at no balls and 2 strikes. Sun creeping back behind us now. Still nice bright sky here at Firestone Stadium. The 0-2 pitch swung on and driven out to center field. And the center fielder, Andy Webb, makes the catch, and that's going to do it for the Strasburg Lady Tigers. 1 hit, 1 runner left, and after 2, no score here in the Division IV State Championship game. Back after this on Z Country 99.9.
No errors.
Do you have a low-slope roof that is leaking and causing problems? WM Commercial Roofing believes that finding an efficient, affordable solution shouldn't be a gamble. With over a decade of experience in the commercial roofing industry, we have the perfect solution for your low-slope roofing, whether it's for service or full replacement. WM Commercial Roofing, commercial roofing you can trust. Check us out at wmcommercialroofing.com or call 330-275-0088. That's 330-275-0088.
Welcome back to Firestone Stadium. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, and Nick McWilliams in our Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studios as Grace Brickner steps in and takes strike one on the outside corner from Amelia Spidell. Spidell struck out the side in order back in the second inning. Top of the third inning now, no score. The 0-1 pitch going to be outside for ball one. 1 ball and 1 strike now to the freshman Grace Brickner, the catcher for the Lancers. She wears number 9, bats from the right side. Spidell taking her time like she did yesterday, looks at her wristband, drops the rosin bag, now fires. Swung on and missed by Brickner for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Grace Brickner, the catcher for the Lancers. No score again, top of the third inning. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, and Nick McWilliams here on the call. Big thanks again to our sponsors, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and TMK Valley Propane. Swing and a miss by Brickner, and that's going to be out number 1 and strikeout number 6 for Spidell.
It's Spidell. She's off to a good start right now.
Second baseman, Ashlyn Price.
Ashlyn Price, the second baseman, steps in. She bats from the left side, wears number 11. 1 out here at the top of the third inning between Strasburg and Lincolnview. Swing and a miss by Price, overmatched on that fastball. No balls and 1 strike. And a pitcher's duel so far here in the ball game. Lincolnview with 1 hit, Strasburg with 2 hits on the day. Swing and a miss again by Price, way behind that fastball. It's now no balls and 2 strikes. Michaela Jackman in the on-deck circle for the Lancers. She struck out looking back in the first. But Ashlyn Price now sits 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and driven out towards right field. Gonna drop foul, and the count will remain no balls and 2 strikes.
Joe, one thing to note from down here along the base paths is most of these Lincolnview batters well off the timing with that heat coming from Spidell. Haven't seen a changeup yet. Seems like an intriguing time.
Yeah, we'll see. She may save that for a pinch, you know. She may save it for a bases-loaded jam or a couple runners on. Now the 0-2 pitch swung on and fouled back here to the screen. She was right on that, but just a tick behind it was Price. The count remains no balls and 2 strikes.
All right, well, I stand corrected then. Bring in the heat again.
Both teams are getting ready to start seeing the pitchers for the second time, so we'll see which batters can make the adjustments.
Good point there, Shannon. Yeah, getting ready to go back to the top of the order here for the Lancers. Ashlyn Price sits, no balls, 2 strikes. The delivery, again, fouled back here behind us. Goes out of play, back to the... I think that was Shannon's car this time. They play a funny glass break sound effect here when the ball goes out of the stadium. So yesterday we heard that for the first time. I'm like, oh man, that was close. So no balls and 2 strikes. There's the changeup, and she was way out in front of it. Grounds it back to the pitcher, does Price. Spidell flips on to first base for out number 2. There it was, Nick. You wanted to see the changeup? You saw it.
So, guys, I have not seen it from field level yet, but going from that heat to that changeup, yeah, that's difficult.
Oh, yeah. Back to the top of the order now. Michaela Jackman steps in. She bats from the left side as well. She struck out looking for the first out of the ball game back in the first. First pitch, swung on and missed for strike 1.
She was way behind on that one. Spidell just threw it right past her.
Top of the third inning, no score between Strasburg and Lincolnview. Thanks so much for tuning in to 99.9 WTUZ. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, Nick McWilliams on the call for the Division IV state championship game for the Strasburg Lady Tigers and Lincolnview Lancers. The 0-1 pitch. Going to be inside. Looked like it hit the corner. Strasburg fans wanted the call. Amelia Spidell wanted the call. But the umpire says, nope, ball one. So 1 ball and 1 strike to Jackman. Michaela Jackman, the right fielder, wears number 5. Long ponytail at the back of her helmet. Takes a deep breath. Does Spidell in the circle. Gets her sign. Drops the rosin bag. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on. Nope. She checked her swing. And that's going to be on the outside corner for strike 2 anyway. Jackman thought about swinging. She held off. But it was strike on the outside corner. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count's in Spidell's favor. 2 outs here at the top of the 3rd inning. And the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. And that's going to do it for the top of the 3rd inning with no score. 2.5 innings in. No score between Strasburg and Lincolnview. Back after this on Z Country 99.9.
Separate yourself from the crowd and be a rock star at Solid Rock Photos. I am Denny Trimmer, inviting you to our new studio home at 128 North Broadway in the heart of downtown New Philadelphia for an unforgettable rock star photo experience. You can learn more online at solidrockphotos.com and all of our social media platforms, or give us a call 330-795-0334.
The Strasburg Farmers Exchange has everything you need for your outdoor projects to make your lawn look its best. They have Timber Ridge, black, red, and natural bagged mulch, and grass and garden seed and fertilizers. The Strasburg Farmers Exchange also offers a full line of pet food and supplies, and offers propane fills with plenty of access for RVs, campers, and trailers. Learn more about all the Strasburg Farmers Exchange has to offer. Find them on Facebook.
And the umpire calls her out at first base to the disagreement of the Strasburg fans. I thought she was safe, Shannon. And Nick, your opinion down there from the field level?
A little bit farther away than the first base umpire, but guys, on a bang-bang play, you got to give it to the runner in those scenarios, in my opinion.
That's going to take us back to the top of the order, and Amelia Spidell steps in and takes ball 1 inside. Now the 1-0 pitch, going to be in the dirt for ball 2. Bottom of the 3rd inning, no score here between Lincolnview and the Strasburg Lady Tigers. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, and Nick McWilliams. Casey Claxon and the Claxon Communications crew on hand as well. It's going to be on the outside corner for ball 3. To Amelia Spidell.
Spidell comes into this game batting .367 for the Tigers.
She's getting it done at the plate, .367, a great average. Getting it done in the circle as well. Now the 3-0 pitch. Going to be outside for ball 1. Oh, no, they call that strike 1. Wow. That was on the batter's box white line here at the right-hander's batter's box. That's going to be strike 1 to Spidell. Now she flips one down the 3rd baseline for strike 2. Now the count even at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That last pitch there was a little way outside from where I was sitting.
Payoff pitch, grounded to second base, fielded, bobbled by the second baseman. Now flips on to second by Ashlyn Price for out number 2 here in the bottom of the 3rd.
Now at the plate, second baseman.
Nice concentration by the second baseman right there. Ball got out of her glove into her chest, bounced off her arms, and she just kept her composure, made the play like she's supposed to.
Haley Rieger now steps into the box for the Strasburg Lady Tigers. She grounds one on the first pitch back to the pitcher, and that's it. 1 pitch and the 3rd out. And after 3, no score here in the Division IV state championship game. Back after this on Z Country 99.9.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
Are you looking for a local propane supplier? TMK Valley Propane would like to offer you our hassle-free guarantee. We can provide you excellent service with automatic fill options, budget plans, and easy delivery. Let TMK show you how we take the hassle out of your winter heating needs. Give us a call today for a free site evaluation, 330-897-3911.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
No score here. Kendall Bolenbacher going to lead it off for the Lancers. She had a double into left center field gap her first time up. The first pitch by Spadell. That's going to be inside for ball one. We're happy to be joined by the Director of Communications for the Ohio High School Athletic Association, Tim Street. And Tim, thanks so much for taking time out of your busy day. I know how busy you are at these events, but you made it up here from the track event yesterday. The 1-0 pitch going to be fouled back here to the screen. Tim, you made it up for the state championship game. What a great event.
Yeah, our state tournaments, I think, are second to none at all of our venues. But this in particular, the softball state tournament, this is one of my favorite state tournaments. You mentioned track yesterday back at Ohio State University. What a scene. 12,000 people, almost 350 credentialed media. It's a scene.
The 1-1 pitch going to be fouled back to the screen for strike two. And, of course, what a great event here at Firestone Stadium. Of course, we've seen two state championship games prior to this one. We still have one to go here, the Division III state title. But been a great weekend.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite stadiums. I mean, I'm going to do a Facebook post here in a little bit. I mean, Babe Ruth was in this stadium.
That's awesome.
It just gives me chills every time I think about it.
The 1-2 pitch on the corner, strike three. Looking, Kendall Bolenbacher goes down as Amelia Spidell picks up yet another strikeout for out number one here in the top of the fourth inning. As number 23, Addison Stevens, steps in. She flew out to left field back in the first inning. No score again, top of the fourth between Strasburg and Lincolnview, the Lancers and Lady Tigers. The first pitch to Stevens, going to be called strike one on the outside corner. Tim, of course, the Division III game coming up after this, but Strasburg, they're a mainstay here in the state finals for girls softball. It seems like every couple of years the Strasburg Lady Tigers are here going for their eighth state title here today. Change up, that's going to be outside and ball one to Stevens.
Yeah, I was just starting to do my research on these two teams for our post-game trophy presentations. You're right, Strasburg, a lot of state titles. Well, look at this fan base. This is just great to see all these people here. It's a sea of orange over here on the third base side.
It is for sure, and a sea of blue down the first base side. The 1-1 pitch is going to be fouled down the first base line and out of play. But Tim, this could, if Strasburg could capture the state title here today, it would be their first state title without Bud Weisgerber as their head coach. So Bud passed away about a year or so ago, and the Tigers playing with a lot of emotion here today.
I remember Coach Bud just being here at so many state tournaments and just always, you could just tell he just was in it for the kids. He just had that program cooking, and the girls love playing for him. It was kind of like your grandfatherly figure that you'd do anything for him. You could just tell that, and I'm only around him at the state tournament. But you could tell between the players and the fan base and the school administrators, he was just Strasburg softball.
Absolutely he was. And 2-2 count now to Addison Stevens. A 2-2 pitch is going to be swung on again, fouled off down the first base line towards the dugout. Sent the Lancers scrambling a little bit. One out here in the top of the fourth inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the number 3 hitter, Addison Stevens. She flew out to left field back in the first inning. Of course, regional baseball, that's all wrapped up, Tim. No makeup games to make up. The regional or the state pairing is going to come out, I believe, later tomorrow. And that's kind of weird to have as Addison Stevens swings and misses. The ball gets away from Sibla, and she fires on down to first base for the putout for out number 2. But the regional baseball pairing, regional baseball is over with. The state pairing is coming out tomorrow.
Yeah, and that wraps up our spring tournaments. When baseball moved a week later, initially I wasn't a huge fan of that, but now I kind of like it. It gives this tournament the spotlight, along with track this weekend and lacrosse as well. But then baseball has its own weekend to itself, and that'll be next weekend back here in Akron.
As Taylor Post flies one down the right field line and foul for strike one. So you mentioned back at Akron Canal Park. How does the OHSAA decide Is it a length of time they say, okay, we're going to come to Akron for 2 years, we're going to go to Columbus for 2 years? How do they decide that?
Typically, it's a 3-year agreement where we start out. Now, we have some agreements that are longer than that. For example, swimming in Canton is a long-term agreement. Here is a long-term agreement. Okay. And that's because we just think that swimming and here are the perfect places. We want to lock in a long-term deal there.
The 0-1 pitch on the changeup way out in front, and it gets into center field for a base hit. Spidell tried to sneak that changeup past Taylor Post, the pitcher, and she could not do it. So Post on first after the single here with 2 outs in the top of the 4th.
Yeah, we just have such a great relationship here with the city of Akron to have the softball state tournament here for a long time. I think we're maybe in year 3 or 4 of a 10-year agreement. Swimming's the same way. Canton has the biggest natatorium in the state. So typically we're doing a 3-year deal, but this venue is so good. If you're listening and haven't been out to Firestone Stadium for a state tournament, make it a point to get out here and see it, because it's the place to aim for when you're a high school softball player.
Number 4, Braxton Sherrick, the designated player, steps in, fouls the first pitch off for strike 1 from Amelia Spidell. Again, top of the 4th inning, we're joined by Tim Street, Director of Communications for the Ohio High School Athletic Association, as Sherrick pops it up, and Danny Wright makes the catch, and that's going to do it for the top of the 4th. Tim, thanks so much for catching up with us, and great to see you again, and hopefully we'll see you down the road here real soon.
Absolutely. Thanks, Joe.
That's Tim Street joining us here on our broadcast, and we appreciate Tim stopping in to see us, to say hi, to talk about the state of high school athletics here in the OHSAA. After 3.5, no score here in Akron. Back after this on Z Country 99.9.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Welcome back to Firestone Stadium. Emma Gilkerson steps in, drives one deep left field, and it's going to fall short and out of the glove of the left fielder, Addison Stevens. I thought Gilkerson gave that a ride, and Stevenson misjudged it a little bit. It pops out of the glove, and Gilkerson is on second. The first error of the ball game, Shannon Thomas.
Yeah, in championship games, you don't want to make errors. Nice job by Gilkerson. She just kept running as it was going to be a single, and she ran it out. You seen the left fielder, she kind of looked for the fence, and then she looked back, and I just think she kind of got rattled when her feet got on the track.
So Richards steps in now in the 4th spot. Maggie Richards, number 43, the center fielder. Bats from the left side. Gilkerson took one for a ride to deep left field. And Addison Stevens had it fall out of her glove. Line drive, single, right center field. That's going to score a run. Gilkerson round third and scores as Maggie Richards comes up with an RBI double to give the Strasburg Lady Tigers a lead here in the bottom of the 4th, 1-0.
Big hit by Richards right there. She was running. She let out a huge scream almost as she got to second base. She knew how big of a hit that was. Nice base running by Gilkerson and Richards.
Gilkerson with the heads-up base running on that fly ball to left field. She ran that out, got into scoring position. Richards rewarded her with a double, and she scored as Sydney Sibla takes strike 1 on the outside corner.
Like I said last inning, these batters were getting ready to face these pitchers for the second time. Who was going to make adjustments? Strasburg has made adjustments.
1-0, bottom of the 4th inning. Strasburg leads. Swing by Silva. Ground ball to the shortstop. She fields and throws on. Sibla is out at first for out number 1 here in the bottom of the 3rd inning.
One out, but she did her job. She advanced the runner. Now you got a runner sitting on third. The next batter needs to do their job and knock in this run.
Audrey Allensworth steps in. She struck out looking. Now we have a timeout on the field as their head coach. For the Lancers, will walk out to the circle and talk to her pitcher. We're going to take a quick 30-second timeout. Back after this on Z Country 99.9.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Harcher's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
Welcome back to Firestone Stadium. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, Nick McWilliams. Bottom of the fourth inning, the Strasburg Tigers are on the board after a Maggie Richards RBI double scoring Emma Gilkerson. And now Audrey Allensworth at the plate. She's going to bunt, drops it down the first base line, gets past the player, the first baseman, as Richards scores. Audrey Allensworth lays down the bunt. It gets past Zadra King, which allows Maggie Richards to score from third base to give the Tigers a 2-0 lead.
Joe, that's why they say do your job. Sacrifice there to go ahead and get that other run across could be huge.
As Jalen Marks now steps into the batter's box, she reached on a fielder's choice her first time up. A lot of action here in the inning so far for the Lady Tigers. Marks takes the 1-0 pitch, just outside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Bottom of the fourth inning, 2 outs here. Strasburg leads 2-0. The 2-0 pitch swung on and popped up. Center fielder calling for it, has it, and that's going to do it for out number 3. But the Strasburg Tigers get on the board with 2 big runs. And after 4, the Tigers 2, the Lancers 0. Back after this on Z Country 99.9.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs. And we are now offering appliances. At Keim, you'll find major kitchen and laundry appliance brands such as General Electric, Whirlpool, Speed Queen, and much more. Our sales and service teams can help with product selection, delivery, installation, ongoing maintenance, and repair. Give us a call or stop by today. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Welcome back to Firestone Stadium. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, Nick McWilliams in the top of the 5th inning as the Strasburg Lady Tigers score 2 big runs in the bottom of the 4th to take a 2-0 lead. Number 16, Andy Webb, the center fielder, steps in for the Lancers and fouls the first pitch back to the screen. She struck out looking in the second. 1 of 3 strikeouts in the second inning for Amelia Spidell. The 0-1 pitch, the changeup, going to be high for ball 1.
Spidell got the help from her offense. Now she's got to continue to do what she's been doing on the defensive side here.
2 hits on the day for the Lancers. 2 runners left as well. 2-0, top of the 5th inning. Strasburg leads Lincolnview here in the Division IV state championship game in girls high school softball. The 1-1 pitch going to be on the outside. Just missed the corner for ball 2. Webb 0 for 1 on the day, struck out looking. And the 2-1 pitch is going to be lined into right field for a base hit off the bat of Andy Webb. Hit number 3 on the day for Lincolnview. And that's going to bring up number 8, Zadra King, the first baseman.
That ball took a big hop off the berm right there at the dirt and the grass.
Jalen Marks did a nice job playing that ball, getting it back in to keep Webb from advancing on to second. Corners in tight with Allensworth and Wright expecting to bunt. She squares around but turns back and then swings and fouls it back to the screen, does King. For strike one. No balls, one strike to Zayadra King. She's 0 for 1, struck out. Back in the second on her only plate appearance of the day. Big thanks again to Tim Street for joining us here from the Ohio High School Athletic Association to talk about spring sports, and as it wraps up next weekend with baseball. It's going to be strike two on the inside corner to King. Now no balls and 2 strikes. Beautiful event here, beautiful facility, just a great atmosphere here, Shannon. Obviously my first time up to call a state game for girls high school softball. Honored to be on the state championship call with you and Nick McWilliams here today. My first state championship game of my career. That ball is going to be popped up. Gilkerson runs back on it, makes the catch, fires it over to first, going to double her off and got her! Double play, Emma Gilkerson. Wow, what a play by the senior shortstop. Emma Gilkerson went back on the pop-up, fielded it, turned, and fired to first base to get Andy Webb. Double her off as she strayed too far from first base. Now 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning.
That's what you expect senior leaders to do right there. Gilkerson does it with her bat. She does it with her arm. Outstanding play by the senior right there. And you called it before the umpire called it, and I thought, oh, we're going to have a controversy here, but he finally gave us the call.
And Spidell with the first pitch into Grace Brickner, for ball 1. What a beautiful play there by Emma Gilkerson. Turns and fires as soon as she caught it with the big arm of, and now the pop up to Danny Wright, and that's going to do it just like that. The Lancers are 1-2-3, and after 4.5, Strasburg 2, the Lancers nothing. Back after this on Z Country 99.9.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 5 years, I have been recognized as one of the top 5 producers in the state of Ohio, according to the Ohio Association of Realtors. I am honored to receive such recognition, and I owe it all to the members of this community who have trusted me for over 30 years with the purchase and sale of their homes. When you're ready to make your move, make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Separate yourself from the crowd and be a rock star at Solid Rock Photos. I am Denny Trimmer, inviting you to our new studio home at 128 North Broadway in the heart of downtown New Philadelphia for an unforgettable rock star photo experience. You can learn more online at solidrockphotos.com and all of our social media platforms, or give us a call 330-795-0334.
The Strasburg Lady Tigers and the Lincolnview Lancers. The Lady Tigers lead 2-0. Scored 2 big runs in the last inning. Number 12, Danny Wright, going to lead it off. She flew out to center field in her first at bat back in the 2nd inning. Big play by Emma Gilkerson in the last inning to double off a runner as Danny Wright lifts one down the left field line and foul for strike 1.
Danny Wright with a lot of power right there. She come around on that ball pretty quick, sent it out of the ballpark on the left or the third base line.
She hit one like that her first time up too. Now the 0-1 pitch. Going to be outside. Nope, says it's caught the outside corner for strike 2. Shannon, you're kind of on that corner. Where was that?
Yeah, I mean, it was borderline. It was closer than what it looked from where you were sitting. You know, I mean, with that zone the umpire's got, he's going to give it to the pitcher every time.
0-2 pitch is going to be fouled off, and the count remains at no balls and 2 strikes to the first baseman, Danny Wright, for the Lady Tigers. She wears number 12, bats from the right side, big long ponytail out of the back of her helmet. Socks way up high, the black socks. The 0-2 pitch swung on and missed by Danny Wright for out number 1 here in the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, I think Wright was hesitant to pull the bat on that, and then she did, and then she was behind on it.
Now batting number 77, left fielder Riley Becker.
Riley Becker, the left fielder, now steps in for the Strasburg Lady Tigers. She grounded out to the third baseman her first time up. The first pitch, she bunts down the line. Again, misplayed by the third baseman, and Riley Becker will have a base hit on that play as it gets past the third baseman for a bunt single down that third base line. And that's going to bring up Amelia Spidell, the pitcher for the Strasburg Lady Tigers. I think if the third baseman even would have fielded that cleanly, I think Becker would have beat that out, as Spidell lifts one to left field for out number 2, as Addison Stevens makes the catch for out number 2. Brings in number 11, Haley Rieger, the second baseman.
Rieger batting .348. She hit her third home run of the season yesterday, and it was a bomb.
Tigers would like to see another home run out of her right here, but put something in play, get more runners on base. The Tigers lead 2-0 here at the bottom of the fifth in Division IV state championship game, Strasburg and Lincolnview. The first pitch going to be on the inside corner, strike. As the runner takes off, she's going to be gunned down, is Riley Becker at second base on the attempted steal. And that's going to do it for the fifth inning. But Strasburg, after 5, lead the Lincolnview Lancers 2-0. Back after this on Z Country 99.9.
How does a new career in an extremely high-demand field sound to you? Well, the former Crane Carrier Company in New Philadelphia is now Battle Motors. Battle Motors is expanding rapidly for their all-new heavy-duty electric truck production. Battle Motors has immediate openings for assemblers, electrical technicians, painters, blasters, as well as numerous engineering and design positions. If you're interested in a great career opportunity, apply online at battlemotors.com/careers.
One thing every sports family knows is how crazy eating schedules can get. Well, let Papa John's of Uricksville and New Philadelphia handle the cooking. Papa John's offers a full menu including stuffed crust pizza, Papa Diaz, wings, cheese sticks, and so much more. See all that Papa John's has to offer by visiting papajohns.com and keep earning those Papa rewards. Papa John's of Uricksville and New Philadelphia. Just what you need for your busy schedule.
Akron Firestone Stadium. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, Nick McWilliams, as the second baseman Ashlyn Price steps in and fouls the first one off down the first base line for strike 1. Tigers ran themselves out of the inning at the bottom of the fifth as Riley Becker was caught stealing at second base. That will mean Rieger, Gilkerson, and Richards will bat here at the bottom of the sixth, but top of the sixth inning right now. The Lancers with Ashlyn Price at the plate. 0-1, grounds to first base. Danny Wright fields it, steps on the bag for out number 1.
Nice play by Danny Wright. Get down to her knees, get the ball, get over the bag, make the tag. Nice job by Wright.
Now batting right fielder, Michaela Jackman.
Michaela Jackman, the right fielder, wears number 5. She is up. She struck out twice, one looking and one swinging here on the day. Bats from the left side, long ponytail out the back of her helmet. Royal blue socks showing from the black pants. She's going to act like she's going to bunt. The change up. They're going to say it was a ball. I thought she offered at it on the bunt, but the umpire says she did not offer.
Siblin turned around talking to the umpire. The pitcher ran halfway to the pitcher, or the batter ran halfway to the pitcher circle.
So 1 ball, no strikes to Jackman. She tries it again. Still ball 2 to Jackman. Says she did not offer at the slap bunt.
Guys, if she actually makes contact with that, she could be in a lot of trouble. Her front foot is outside the box if she's going to make contact with that.
2-0 count, popped up. Sibla makes the catch, diving on the third base line as Jackman pops up the bunt. Sydney Sibla with a highlight reel catch from the Lady Tigers catcher.
Nice job by Sibla right there. Getting down, getting dirty, going after that ball. Good, great play.
Kendall Bolenbacher steps in as one of the hits on the day for the Lancers today. double back in the first inning in the left center field gap. She struck out looking in her next at bat. Top of the 6th inning, Strasburg 2, Lincolnview nothing. Division 4 state championship game as Spidell throws it on the inside and just misses for ball 1.
Spidell looks over at the coach at the dugout and shakes her head a little bit. She was in disagreement with that call.
And the 1-0 pitch going to get back to the backstop for ball 2. Looking on Casey Claxon's camera right next to me here, and he's dead on the plate, and he's saying it looking like a strike. I'll trust Casey, he's looking at it in the camera. The 2-0 pitch going to be high for ball 3. So Kendall Bolenbacher, the shortstop, in a hitter's count here at 3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. Strasburg 2, Lincolnview nothing. Division 4 state championship game. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, Nick McWilliams on the call for Big Z Sports here on 99.9. And it's going to be ball 4 outside for Bolenbacher on the base now, on first base after the walk. The first one of the day by Spidell is going to bring in number 23, Addison Stevens.
Addison Stevens.
To the point about the strike zone, Joe, sorry to cut you off there, but it has been mostly consistent. That outside part of the plate's been a tough spot to hit. It seemed like it in the first inning, but as the games wore on, they've taken it away, it seems.
Steven takes the first one on that corner for strike 1 as Sibla jumps out of her catcher's position and tries to get the runner to bite on her throw. Stevens 0 for 2, struck out and has flown out to left field here today. No balls, 1 strike to Addison Stevens, the left fielder for the Lancers. Swings, ground ball back to Spidell. She feels it, throws it, and that's going to do it here for the top of the 6th inning. And after 5.5, Strasburg 2, Lincolnview nothing. Back after this on Z Country 99.9.
When it comes to understanding your options for buying or building a home, refinancing your current mortgage, or finally adding that sunroom, CSB is here to help. Check out our video series at csb1.com titled Mortgage 101. This informational series covers everything from what to know before you buy a home to life after your mortgage is paid off. When you are ready to discuss specifics, our mortgage experts will handle the details. Call or text us at 800-654-9015. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back to Firestone Stadium. Bottom of the 6th inning, Strasburg leads 2-0 here in the Division 4 state championship game as Haley Rieger steps into the plate and takes ball 1 from Taylor Post, the pitcher of the Lancers.
If your windows were just rattling, that was because Doug Cronch was leading the Tiger faithful in a cheer.
As Rieger lines one into left center field all the way to the fence. He rounds first. It is in the second with a leadoff double. Haley Rieger with a big hit for the Strasburg Lady Tigers to lead off the bottom of the 6th inning.
Huge hit right there by Rieger, just about a little bit 20 feet to where she hit it yesterday, but she just didn't get it over the fence. Nice big hit by Rieger, big bat.
If she would have got some elevation on that Nick McWilliams, I think that would have gotten out of here.
It was definitely on line for that, guys. I kind of wondered when it was off the bat, but sets up the big bat here with a runner in scoring position.
Emma Gilkerson, ooh, watch out, Nick, right over top of your head there. Bounces off the fence and comes back at you. Good thing that fence is a little bit higher. Nick would have to, Nick, you can see on our camera there, like shaking his head and like, oh, that was a shot. 0-1 to Gilkerson now, and that's going to be outside for ball 1 to Emma Gilkerson. So 1 ball, 1 strike as Haley Rieger on second after the leadoff double into the left center field gap. Now the 1-1 pitch. Going to be down in the dirt for ball 2 as Rieger heads up base run and gets over to third on the wild pitch.
One good thing about these Strasburg players, they do run the bases great.
That was a bad time to put my head down on that foul ball.
Yes,
from
it
Gilkerson.
was. If that was, I looked over there and I'm like, oh gosh. 2 balls, 1 strike to Gilkerson. Swing, ground ball, played off the arm of the third baseman, and that's going to be an RBI single for Emma Gilkerson as Haley Rieger scores from third base to give the Strasburg Lady Tigers a 3-0 lead.
Third baseman did nothing wrong right there. It was a bullet coming off of that bat. She got it in front as she could, but it just took a bad hop. She took it off the shoulder.
Absolute missile off the bat of Gilkerson, and she did everything she could but take it off the face to stop that ball as Maggie Richards now steps in for the Tigers. She swings the first pitch, fouls it off the screen for strike 1. Strasburg leads here 3-0, bottom of the 6th inning in the Division IV state championship game here at Akron Firestone Stadium. And the 0-1 pitch is going to be high and inside. Almost hit Richards for ball 1. Strasburg looking for their 8th state title in school history, all under former coach Bud Weisgarber. Next pitch, the 1-1 pitch is going to be outside for ball 2. Bud unfortunately passed away about a year and a half ago. Tom Spidell has done a nice job with this Tigers program, getting him back here to the state championship game. As Richards lifts one out to center field, the center fielder drops back on it, makes the catch, does Andy Webb, and Gilkerson retreats back to first base for out number 1 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. That's going to bring up the catcher, Sid Sibla. Emma Gilkerson still on first after that RBI single for the senior. Sibla takes the first pitch inside for ball 1. One critique of the home plate umpire, if I could give one, make the calls a little bit quicker.
Yeah, he likes to take his time.
The 1-0 pitch going to be strike 1 on the outside corner. Now 1 ball and 1 strike to Sydney Sibla.
Joe, if you want, I can hear the calls from down here. I could just go ahead and say it into the mic every time.
I can kind of hear it, but I'm not sure. It's going to be low for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike to Sydney Sibla, the catcher. Wears number 26, bats from the right side. Had a great play defensively in the top of the 6th inning on the bunt attempt for out number 2 of the inning. Oh, now she lines one down off our Big Z Sports banner off the fence there down the third base line. Great positioning there, Shannon Thomas.
Yeah, I did a nice job placing it there, but there's a little boy there, probably about 6 or 7 years old. He jumped about 3 feet up in the air.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Sydney Sibla, the catcher for the Tigers. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. Sibla does not agree with the call, and neither do the Strasburg faithful as Sibla goes down looking for out number 2. Audrey Allensworth now steps in. She's 0 for 2 on the day, struck out looking and grounded out to the first baseman. First pitch going to be on the outside corner again for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted out to left field. The left fielder giving chase. She has it. And that's going to do it as Addison Stevens brings in the fly ball. But one more run here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The Strasburg Lady Tigers are 3 outs away from the 8th state title in school history. Back with the top of the 7th inning after this on Z Country 99.9. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas. We're the Division IV state championship game. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, TMK Valley Propane, Wood Electric, PAC Drilling, the Keim Home Center postgame show coming up after the conclusion of this ball game. And, of course, our Mac and Turf Realty player of the game as the Strasburg Lady Tigers are 3 outs away from a state championship here today as they lead 3-0. But they're going to have the 4, 5, and 6 batters for the Lancers to handle here in the top of the 7th. Taylor Post, Braxton Sherrick, and Andy Webb. Spidell's first pitch to Post. Swung on and fouled off down the right field line and out of play for strike 1. Motion's running high on the Strasburg side. They know they're 3 outs away from the state title. The Lancers of Lincolnview know they need to do some work here in the top of the 7th inning if they want to get back in this ball game and extend it to try to take the championship home themselves. The 0-1 pitch swung and fouled off down the right field line again for strike 2. So Taylor Post on the day, 1 for 2, struck out swinging and singled in her last at bat. So no balls and 2 strikes here. The top of the 7th inning. Amelia Spidell has been brilliant in the circle for the Lady Tigers.
Spidell just looked over the dugout telling her dad, I need these calls a little faster. She's ready to go.
Tommy Spidell giving out the signal to his daughter Amelia in the circle. She looks down. Now the Taylor Post calls time, steps out, and is granted that time. Spidell gets the call, drops a rosin bag, and fires the 0-2 pitch. Just outside for ball 1. Nick McWilliams, your vantage point on that 0-2 pitch.
I am standing in front of a couple thousand maybe Strasburg fans, probably hundreds, but might ring her up on that one.
Check swing, foul ball to the screen. The count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes to Taylor Post, the opposing pitcher for the Lancers.
I just got a text message telling me that they need the Tigers to win this game. That way it would be 2 state championships in Tuscarawas County in 2 days, as David Adams won the pole vault for Indian Valley yesterday.
Absolutely. Congratulations to David Adams, a pole vault state champion. The 1-2 pitch is going to be outside for ball 2. Amelia Spidell taking her time now. She gets the ball back, picks up that rosin bag. Gets the sign that she wants, drops the bag. Now the 2-2 pitch to Taylor Post. Changeup swung on and fouled off again down the first base line and foul. Post making Spidell work a little bit here in the top of the 7th inning. The Strasburg Lady Tigers are leading 3-0 over Lincolnview.
A nice job by Post here, battling to stay alive. You know, she's trying to do what she's got to do to help bring her team back.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Again, fouled off down the first base line and hits the facade here on the roof at Firestone Stadium. The count remains even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Awesome crowd on hand here today for both teams. Royal blue to my right, the orange and black of Strasburg to my left. Both fan bases getting into it here. Top of the 7th inning, the 2-2 pitch. The changeup, line to Gilkerson for out number 1. 2 outs from a state championship.
Another big play by Gilkerson right there. Senior leaders step up in big moments.
Zero hesitation for Gilkerson. Read it off the bat immediately. If her first step wasn't to the right, there was no way she was going to get that.
Number 4, Braxton Sherrick, the designated player. Batting for the third baseman, Sydney Fackler, today. The first pitch is going to be swung on and fouled off down the first base line. Just out of the park over the top row of the stands for strike 1. What a game it's been here today, fast-paced. Just about an hour, 15 minutes into this game, fellas, and we are 2 outs away from a state championship for the Strasburg Lady Tigers.
Yeah, this game put them right back on schedule.
Yes, it did. Probably ahead of schedule now, as we are 5:34 here in Akron. Ground ball to Gilkerson. She fields it, flips on to right. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning. 1 out away from a state championship for the Strasburg Lady Tigers.
Gilkerson just does what she does. We could do a whole show on the things that she does on the softball field. Outstanding player.
Number 16, Andy Webb, the center fielder, steps in now. She is 0 for 2, struck out and grounded out to Gilkerson. 3-0, top of the 7th inning, 2 outs. Strasburg with the lead. The first pitch swung on and fouled off down the right field line for strike 1. I'll go ahead and apologize if I get really excited here in the next few minutes, but Strasburg 1 out away from a state championship. Would be number 8 of their school's history.
No reason to apologize for being excited. They're the reason why we're here, and we're going to celebrate it with them.
The 0-1 pitch, the changeup, going to be outside for ball 1. People decide to stand up in front of me now, so now I'm going to need to stand up because I can't see.
You got to join in on the, well, we hope early celebration.
I know, right? And 1 ball, 1 strike to Webb. Going to be on the outside corner for strike 2. And the Strasburg Lady Tigers are 1 strike away from a state championship as they lead here 3-0 in the top of the 7th inning. Amelia Spidell walks out of the circle, composes herself as the rosin bag looks down at her wristband. Maybe for one final time. Drops it, gets the call. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled off down the right field line as Marks gives it a chase but cannot come up with it. The count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Strasburg faithful on their feet here today. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Andy Webb, the center fielder, the senior for the Lancers.
Coach Spidell sends in the call and then gives a fist pump.
The 1-2 pitch. Change up. Just outside, apparently, says the home plate umpire. And that's going to be ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here in the top of the 7th inning, Strasburg 3, Lincolnview 0. Spidell gets the sign and delivers. Going to be just high to Webb. Runs the count full to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Ice water in her veins from the box there.
Absolutely. Andy Webb, the senior for the Lancers. Full count, season on the line here with this pitch for the Lancers. Strasburg looking for number 8. Payoff pitch. Just outside, ball 4. And that's the second walk of the ball game for Amelia Spidell. And that brings up number 8, Zadra King. She struck out and popped out to Gilkerson at shortstop.
Nice job in the box right there by Webb. You know, knowing the game was on the line right there, you don't want to be the 3rd out, and she did her job in the box and got on base.
King bats from the left side. Spidell delivers. Ground ball to Gilkerson. She feels it, has problem with it, and bobbles it. And that's going to get King on first base. Runners on first and second after the fielding error by Emma Gilkerson. Nothing hurt here, nothing hurt. We have 2 outs. Coach Tom Spidell going to call a timeout, walk out, talk to her team, give her a little bit of a breather. We're going to take a quick timeout, back in 30 seconds right here on Z Country 99.9.
Is your commercial roof leaking and causing damage, but you can't afford to fully replace your roof? WM Commercial Roofing believes in finding solutions that will work best to fit both your budget and your needs. We customize repair and maintenance plans that will fix your roof leaks and extend the life of your roof so that you can have peace of mind. WM Commercial Roofing. Commercial roofing you can trust. Check us out at WMCommercialRoofing.com or call 330-275-0088. That's 330-275-0088.
Welcome back to Akron Firestone Stadium. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, Nick McWilliams. Division IV state championship game. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning. Strasburg leads 3-0. Runners on first and second for Lincolnview with 2 outs. Next pitch is going to be lined to the second baseman just overhead into center field. It is fielded, throw to the plate. And it's going to be a run for the Lancers as Andy Webb scores on a bloop single. And Zadra King goes all the way to third base. Grace Brickner with the RBI single to cut the lead to 3-1 for Strasburg. That's going to bring up number 11, Ashlyn Price. Looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter now. Looks like Allie Miller going to be a courtesy runner for Brickner at second. Courtesy runner is Miller at second. Ashlyn Price now steps in. She's 0 for 2 on the day. Again, 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning. Strasburg 3, Lincolnview 1, as Price takes ball 1.
Spidell's got to just brush that off, and do what she did this whole game, come back in the circle and do what she does.
And now the 1-0 pitch swung on and blooped to second, and it's going to be over the head, fielded by the center fielder, throw to the plate. She got her at the plate. The Tigers are state champions. Strasburg Tigers state champions after Maggie Richards fires a seed to the plate. Sydney Silva tags the runner out at the plate for out number 3. The Tigers are champions again.
Awesome play from the center fielder. Threw it in there. Nice pickup by Cindy Silva. Get the out. Tigers are state champs.
Gentlemen, it is pandemonium down here in makeshift Tiger country, let me tell you.
The Strasburg Tigers pick up state championship. Number 8.
Exciting plays. Way to end the game right there. Maggie Richards was able to pick the ball up, get it into Sydney Sibla. Sibla was able to turn around and make the tag just as the runner was diving in for home plate. Stopped her short. What a ride the Strasburg Tigers have been on this year. Big Z Sports has enjoyed being on this ride with them. OHSAA is now bringing out the hardware.
Congratulations to the Strasburg Lady Tigers. As you can hear, we are the champions in the background.
Nick McWilliams down on the field with the players, trying to get all kinds of pictures and stuff. He can't hear as though the music's so loud. We'll try to get some players up here and the coaches up here, but the OHSAA has rights to them first. Some of them will have to go to the media center.
Tom Spidell's first state championship as head coach of the Strasburg Lady Tigers. Congratulations to the Lady Tigers as they pick up state championship number 8. And we are live on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel for the celebration here for the Strasburg Lady Tigers as they are going to get their trophy and celebrate here today. Going to take a break, come back, and start our Keim Home Center postgame. Back after this on Z Country. The Tigers, your state champions. Be back after this.
Separate yourself from the crowd and be a rock star at Solid Rock Photos. I am Denny Trimmer, inviting you to our new studio home at 128 North Broadway in the heart of downtown New Philadelphia for an unforgettable rock star photo experience. You can learn more online at solidrockphotos.com and all of our social media platforms, or give us a call 330-795-0334.
The Strasburg Farmers Exchange has everything you need for your outdoor projects to make your lawn look its best. They have Timber Ridge, black, red, and natural bagged mulch, and grass and garden seed and fertilizers. The Strasburg Farmers Exchange also offers a full line of pet food and supplies, and offers propane fills with plenty of access for RVs, campers, and trailers. Learn more about all the Strasburg Farmers Exchange has to offer. Find them on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting hartzlers.com.
Stadium. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, and Nick McWilliams in our Keim Home Center postgame show. The Strasburg Lady Tigers pick up the state championship with a 3-2 victory over Lincolnview here today. Big thanks to everybody here from the Ohio High School Athletic Association. They do a great job, a great performance, a great show that they put on here every day. The Claxon Communications team for giving you the sights and sounds that you hear today. Of course, you can go to our YouTube channel right now and see the trophy celebration and the handing out the trophies and the medals to the runners-up right now of Lincolnview. And they will be giving up the state championship trophy and the medals to the state champion, Strasburg Lady Tigers.
Yeah, and remember, as soon as this trophy presentation is over, if you want to go back and watch the replay, the link will be posted. You can watch the replay as soon as the awards presentation is over. But what an outstanding game by the Lady Tigers. Coach Spidell talked about how good this program was, and they're a very good team.
We're going to listen to Tim Street here talking to the teams.
Back-to-back Northwest Conference championships.
Talking to Lincolnview right now, the runners-up in Division 4. Put on a great effort here today.
And this season, you made the first state tournament appearance for Lincolnview softball in your school's history.
And they did it with 2 freshmen and 3 sophomores in a starting lineup.
Outstanding job by those young ladies.
In all of our schools and in all of our sports, there comes a time when a group comes through that sets a new standard for that sport at your school. And ladies, you have now just set the standard for Lincolnview softball. On behalf of our staff and our board of directors, it's my honor to name Lincolnview Division 4 state runner-up for 2022. Congratulations.
Again, congratulations to Lincolnview, the Lancers. They are the runners-up here, Division 4, in the state championship game. And now we're going to turn it back over. They're going to announce the players and stuff for Strasburg.
And now we will recognize
and I'll let you listen to that.
OHSAA Division 4 state championship team, the Strasburg High School Tigers. When your name is called, please come forward to receive your individual medallion. First, our non-starters. Number 6, Micah McCormick. Number 14, Lauren Harvey. 55, Ada Richards. And number 99, Lily Myers.
As they announce the Strasburg Lady Tigers here getting their medals. And here's the starters.
Number 4, Jalen Marks.
Jayla Marks, the right fielder.
Third baseman, number 7, Audrey Allensworth. Shortstop, number 9, Emma Gilberson. Second baseman, number 11, Haley Rieger.
Haley Rieger, our McInturf Realty Player of the Game yesterday. Played well here again today.
Number 12, Danielle Wright.
Of course, you're listening to Big Z Sports here, the award presentation for the Strasburg Lady Tigers. They are your Division IV state champions in high school softball. We're in our Keim Home Center post-game show. We're going to talk with head coach Tom Spidell and some players coming up here in just a little bit. Award ceremony going on now. He will have a press conference to go to, and we will get to him here in just a little bit.
And now our managers, Jade Baker.
Now they're announcing the managers and the coaching staff for the Tigers.
Our assistant coaches, Rachel Montgomery.
You know, only 3 seniors on this team, so they'll be returning back a lot of players next year.
Yeah, only 3 seniors. Of course, you lose Gilkerson, who is going to go on to Cleveland State to play softball for the Vikings.
And the head coach of the Strasburg Tigers, Tom Spidell.
Again, the Strasburg Lady Tigers, if you're just now tuning in, are your Division IV state champions for high school softball, number 8 in school history.
Once again, it's my pleasure to introduce to you Tim Street from the OHSAA.
Strasburg finishes the season 29-4.
In the state of Ohio, when we look at the history of fast-pitch softball, you look at some of the top teams in the history of our sport in Ohio, and Strasburg Franklin High School is at the top of the list. 17 times. 17 times Strasburg has been in the Final Four. 12 times you've played in the state championship game, and today you're going home with your 8th state championship. This is the Division IV State Championship Trophy. Congratulations to Strasburg High School 2022 state champs.
Again, that was Tim Street talking to the Strasburg Lady Tigers. That's impressive numbers, Shannon. If you look at that, they played in the state championship game 12 times. They've won 8 of them. Incredible.
Yeah, you know, and it's not a very big school district. Half the girls play softball. You know, funny story is my wife graduated from Strasburg. Doug Krantz, who is a longtime legend of, Strasburg, he trains kids up there from all different school districts from up there. He owned a restaurant, and when my wife went there in high school to get a job, the first question he asked her is, do you play softball? And she said no. He said, then you're hired, because girls who play softball don't have time to work, And it's a very impressive community when it comes to Strasburg softball, I mean, they're backed by their community. It's an outstanding program, and congratulations to those young ladies again.
Absolutely, and again, congratulations to the Strasburg Lady Tigers. We're in our Keim Home Center postgame show. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, Nick McWilliams here, of course, celebrating the Strasburg Lady Tigers and their state championship, number 8 for Titletown in Strasburg. And, of course, we are going to catch up with head coach Tom Spidell and a couple of the players coming up here in just a couple of minutes. Nick McWilliams down near the dugout there. And, Nick, your thoughts on some of the numbers maybe that Tim Street threw out there. 12 appearances in the state title game, 8 championships, 17 times they've been here. That's incredible.
what is truly incredible, and that's, of course, why Tim Street threw that in there, of course. Whenever you're talking about the best softball programs that you are going to find in the state of Ohio, you have to put the Strasburg Tigers up there, and it was reason again for that after this one. Leading a game 3-0 heading into the final frame, you think you can put things on cruise control. All of a sudden, some stuff starts happening, doesn't quite go in your right direction. It's how you respond in those big moments is what sets the difference. 9 chances out of 10. Sure enough, that's what ended up being the case here with Strasburg, walking away with their 8th state title. And let me tell you, this dugout in this place blew up whenever that final throw came in home. And what a great play out there in the center field by Maggie Richards, and of course a great tag at home by Sydney Sipler.
Absolutely, and of course a great way to end a state title game and a state championship for the Strasburg Lady Tigers as they pick up number 8 in school history. A lot of distinguished Strasburg Tigers here in attendance today. I saw their superintendent, Adam Hall. Legend Ron Hurst is here as well.
AD Gary Spinell down there walking around with the girls.
Athletic Director Gary Spinell here as well. Like you said, Duck Krantz is here. The Strasburg faithful come out in full force here today to cheer on the Strasburg Lady Tigers to the 3-2 victory and the state championship. We're going to take another timeout, come back, and may try to catch up on one of these legends here. May try to catch up and fill some time while we're waiting for head coach Tom Spidell and a few of the players. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Big Z Sports right here on Z Country 99.9.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs. And we are now offering appliances. At Keim, you'll find major kitchen and laundry appliance brands such as General Electric, Whirlpool, Speed Queen, and much more. Our sales and service teams can help with product selection, delivery, installation, ongoing maintenance, and repair. Give us a call or stop by today. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 5 years, I have been recognized as one of the top 5 producers in the state of Ohio, according to the Ohio Association of Realtors. I am honored to receive such recognition, and I owe it all to the members of this community who have trusted me for over 30 years with the purchase and sale of their homes. When you're ready to make your move, make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Separate yourself from the crowd and be a rock star at Solid Rock Photos. Hi, I'm Denny Trimmer, inviting you to our new studio home at 128 North Broadway in the heart of downtown New Philadelphia for an unforgettable rock star photo experience. You can learn more online at solidrockphotos.com and all of our social media platforms, or give us a call 330-795-0334.
How does a new career in an extremely high-demand field sound to you? Well, the former Crane Carrier Company in New Philadelphia is now Battle Motors. Battle Motors is expanding rapidly for their all-new heavy-duty electric truck production. Battle Motors has immediate openings for assemblers, electrical technicians, painters, blasters, as well as numerous engineering and design positions. If you're interested in a great career opportunity, apply online at battlemotors.com/careers.
One thing every sports family knows is how crazy eating schedules can get. Well, let Papa John's of Uricksville and New Philadelphia handle the cooking. Papa John's offers a full menu including stuffed crust pizza, Papa Diaz, wings, cheese sticks, and so much more. See all that Papa John's has to offer by visiting papajohns.com and keep earning those Papa rewards. Papa John's of Uricksville and New Philadelphia. Just what you need for your busy schedule.
Duck, we talked about you yesterday. We talked about you today. What does this state championship mean to the city of Strasburg?
It means everything in the world to the town of Strasburg. You should have seen what it did this morning. All the people that were out and were lining the streets, and it helps make the community what it is. And I'm telling you, we're so proud of these kids, so proud of Tommy. And it just means the world to our village. You know, a lot of small towns don't have much going for them, and I'll tell you, this really brings the community back together. And I was talking to an usher down here a little while ago, and he said, I'll say one thing. He said, all these small school state finals bring more people than the big schools, but that's just what it means to the community, and it helps hold them together.
Absolutely, and Duck, obviously you've been a part of this program for a long, long time, and you show up at every game, every playoff game, every tournament game. You get this crowd really fired up and really going. This has got to be special for you.
Yeah, it certainly is, and every community has an idiot like myself. They're all over the place, and I'm just glad that they let me be a part of it.
Well, go ahead.
It means an awful lot to me to be able to be associated with these kind of kids. The kids are great. The parents have sacrificed in the summer, year after year after year, gave up vacations just to help make this happen. And
well, Duck, thank you so much for taking a few minutes to talk to us and taking a few minutes to talk to us, and we really appreciate it. And congratulations to you, the community of Strasburg, and of course the Lady Tigers.
Well, thank you very much.
That's Duck Krantz joining us here on our Keim Home Center post-game show. The Strasburg legend, Duck Krantz, joining us to talk about what it means for Strasburg. I'm going to bring in another legend, and he's going to come down and take the headset here as we're going to be joined by Hall of Famer and Strasburg legend Ron Hurst is going to join us here in just a moment as he's talking to Duck Krantz there. And we're going to be joined now by the legend, the Hall of Famer, and Mr. Strasburg himself, Ron Hurst. Coach, how awesome is this?
To finish the game like that, unbelievable.
Yeah.
You see how the kids react. You see how the community react. Just the amount of people that come and support that, and then to have a finish like that, awesome.
In your words, I asked Duck Krantz what it meant to him in Strasburg. What does it mean to you being the legend there at Strasburg?
Well, I've been there since the start of when it was, and you see how it's progressed. It means the world to the community, and me being part of the community, my family in the community, and all the support that they have is just it's just awesome feeling.
Talk about Coach Spidell, obviously taking over for Coach Weisgarber, who has passed on, and he has to be smiling today.
Most definitely, he's looking down because of Strasburg softball. No question about it. Tommy come in, kind of a tough situation, but he made the best of it. Fundamentals, he stayed the same way as Bud Weisgarber, as fundamentals, and that's not going to change. And you see pregame, you see the encouragement that he has, and his coaches, and the girls responded. And only 3 seniors off of this class, but they did an outstanding job of leading everybody.
Well, Ron, we appreciate you stopping up here, talking to us, and letting us know what this means to you and means to the city of Strasburg. State title number 8. I know you coached when Bud was here back years ago, but you coached there with Bud, and you as a football coach, him as a softball coach, and it's got to mean something special to his family as well.
No question. Anytime you mention Strasburg softball, Bud Weisgarber's, the first one that comes up of Coach Wise, and now Tommy's taken over, and I can see that expanding as well in the future.
Well, Coach, thanks so much. Go enjoy the team. Go enjoy the celebration. Appreciate you stopping up, talking to us, and go Tigers.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it, and also appreciate what TUZ is doing throughout the county, and especially the kids and the props that you give them. We appreciate that all around.
Thanks, Coach. I really appreciate that. We appreciate that here with Big Z Sports and WTUZ. Again, Ron Hurst joining us here in our Keim Home Center postgame show. And Coach Curtis Mesker, former football coach, waving up to me here, and he's all excited here with his family as the Strasburg Lady Tigers, they cash in on state title number 8 here for the program. And, Nick, what a, Duck Krantz, Ron Hurst, doesn't get much bigger than that for Strasburg.
It doesn't get much bigger than that, but to tell you how that celebration is going out there down the left field line for the Strasburg community, I think we might be getting ghosted by a couple players who are going to come up and say hello. But
they can go celebrate all they want.
I was about to say, trust me, please enjoy this more than that. And, I did get a chance to talk with head coach Tom Spidell down by the dugout there. I've never seen that man smile so much, but also such a sigh of relief. I mean, we talked about how that game went, going down to the wire. That's the difference between good and elite teams, is seeing how Strasburg responded when things got tough. Amelia Spidell still hit her spots. The defense picked her up and shook off a couple of bad errors. And, truthfully speaking, I think a 3-2 game might make it just a little bit more sweet when you tell that story down the road.
Absolutely, and of course, with a throw from center field from Maggie Richards to Sydney Sibla. She's in the press conference, in the OHSAA press conference. She'll be coming up here to join us as well. But, what a special way to end the game. They were in control 3-0. Got into a little bit of trouble there in the top of the 7th inning. And the Strasburg defense came to the rescue of Amelia Spidell.
It definitely did. And speaking of some of those Tigers, it does look like we're going to have a couple coming up here.
So we are going to have a couple Tigers. Here's a headset here, and we will...
We're going to go ahead and welcome in Amelia Spidell and Haley Rieger, the two who we have up here for Strasburg.
Amelia Spidell and Haley Rieger stepping in for us as they join us here. Girls, Haley, you were a part of this yesterday as our McInturf Realty Player of the Game with that big home run. But today I'm going to start the conversation with the pitcher, the girl in the circle, the sophomore, the state champion. How does it feel to say that I'm a state champion?
It feels so good.
That was an awesome performance that you put on in that circle today. We watched you throughout the game, and towards the end of the game, you kept looking over. You get the calls from your dad in the dugout, and it was almost like, come on, Dad, I'm ready. Get the sign out to me. Let's go. The communication with your dad there, he comes out, talks to you, settles you down a little bit. What did he say to you in that moment?
He just said to settle down and to get one more out and to just keep going, because in the end, we're going to be the state champions.
Absolutely. And Haley, I'll bring you in as well. And Haley Rieger joins us. As Haley, how does it feel? I asked Amelia the same thing. How does it feel to be a state champion?
It doesn't feel real. There's no words to explain how I'm feeling right now.
After the performance you put on yesterday with that 3-run bomb, you had a nice hit earlier in the game as well. I believe it was a double, and it was into the left center field gap. I think if you would have got that one a little farther off the ground, I think that one would have went out of here as well. But congratulations, ladies, on a state championship. Celebrate this with your team. Enjoy this. And I know there's many more to come for you guys. And congratulations from everybody here at Big Z Sports.
Thank you.
Again, that's Haley Rieger and Amelia Spidell joining us here on our Keim Home Center postgame show. Going to take a break, come back, and try to get some more guests for you here on our Keim Home Center postgame. That's after this, right here on Z Country 99.9.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
The Tiger's Den Sports Shop in Strasburg is just that, your one-stop shop for local high school team apparel. With a large selection of shirts, sweatshirts, hats, beanies, and coats, you can have it customized to be your school's biggest fan. Whether you need a single shirt or a team order, the Tiger's Den Sports Shop in Strasburg has just what you need. The Tiger's Den would like to wish the Strasburg Tigers the best of luck on their tournament run.
Do you have a low-slope roof that is leaking and causing problems? WM Commercial Roofing believes that finding an efficient, affordable solution shouldn't be a gamble. With over a decade of experience in the commercial roofing industry, we have the perfect solution for your low-slope roofing, whether it's for service or full replacement. WM Commercial Roofing you can trust. Check us out at wmcommercialroofing.com or call 330-275-0088. That's 330-275-0088.
Separate yourself from the crowd and be a rock star at Solid Rock Photos. I am Denny Trimmer, inviting you to our new studio home at 128 North Broadway in the heart of downtown New Philadelphia for an unforgettable rock star photo experience. You can learn more online at solidrockphotos.com and all of our social media platforms, or give us a call 330-795-0334.
The Strasburg Farmers Exchange has everything you need for your outdoor projects to make your lawn look its best. They have Timber Ridge, black, red, and natural bagged mulch, and grass and garden seed and fertilizers. The Strasburg Farmers Exchange also offers a full line of pet food and supplies, and offers propane fills with plenty of access for RVs, campers, and trailers. Learn more about all the Strasburg Farmers Exchange has to offer. Find them on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
Are you looking for a local propane supplier? TMK Valley Propane would like to offer you our hassle-free guarantee. We can provide you excellent service with automatic fill options, budget plans, and easy delivery. Let TMK show you how we take the hassle out of your winter heating needs. Give us a call today for a free site evaluation, 330-897-3911.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Firestone Stadium in Akron, Ohio. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, Nick McWilliams. We're in our Keim Home Center postgame show celebrating the 8th state championship for the Strasburg Lady Tigers in Strasburg, as they are, again, state champions. Shannon, great to catch up with Hall of Famer Ron Hurst and Duck Krantz as they joined us earlier in our postgame show. Waiting on the coaches to get done with the OHSAA press conference, and then the 3 seniors and Coach Tom Spidell will join us here at the booth right behind home plate. Shannon, what a great game. A great way to end the game. Great throw by Maggie Richards to the plate. Sid Sibla, heck of a tag, folks. If you haven't seen it, make sure you go out and watch the replay and go into our Big Z Sports YouTube channel, and make sure you catch it up and watch the replay of this play to end the ball game. Great play, though.
Yeah, it was a great play. You know, some people saying, she applied the tag way too hard. Listen, state title on the line. She had to get the ball. She got it in her glove. She secured the ball, and she had to make a dive to the plate, to get the out. And then I'm getting directions here. I'm kind of lost here. But, she dove in there. She made a great tag, and it just, what a feeling, everybody in this place erupted. We erupted, a lot of people say the media shouldn't play favoritism. Well, you know what? This media outlet was here for one school. We were here for Strasburg. We rode this ride with Strasburg for the last month or so. And outstanding win for that team and that community.
A train of Strasburg players and head coach Tom Spidell making their way up here to our broadcast location. We're going to be joined here in just a moment by head coach Tom Spidell and his 3 seniors, and we'll get to them in just a minute. Shannon, if you want to, we got the microphone here, and coach is coming up behind you. You want to go back behind us? Okay.
And what can you say about this program? Like they said, they've been to the Final Four 17 times. They've been to the state championship 12 times. And now it's their 8th state title, so absolutely outstanding.
Absolutely. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, Nick McWilliams, and our Keim Home Center post-game show, and we are joined happily. We are joined by a state champion head coach, Tom Spidell. Coach, how does it feel?
These girls work so hard, and I wanted it so bad for them, and just so proud of them.
Coach, obviously, let's talk about that 9th inning. You go in, it's 3-0. Things are going great for the Lady Tigers. Amelia gets in a little bit of trouble. You go out and talk to her. What do you say to her?
I just told her we're fine, no big deal. And then, she was a little nervous, and I said, just toughen up, let's go, you got this. And tried to get into the girls to pump them up and get ready to go and focus on the issue at hand.
Okay, replay that last play in your head. Bloop single into center field. Maggie Richards comes on, fields it, throws a seed to the plate. Yes. Sydney Sibla makes a great play, a tag at the plate. You're state champs.
Yes. We talked before that defense wins championships.
It does.
And there you go. All tournament long, our bats have really carried us. Not that we've played bad defense or anything, because we haven't given up many runs. But today, we hit the ball. They played excellent defense and got the things. And so our defense and pitching had to carry us, and it did.
Coach, we talked to a couple legends of Strasburg earlier in our postgame. Doug Krantz was one of them. Ron Hurst was another one.
Yeah.
You took over for a legend.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not with us.
Yes.
Talk about Bud.
What can I say? He started the program and led for the first, 32 years or whatever, and won 7 state championships and was here 16 times, and just unbelievable. So when I took over, I just wanted to continue the tradition and keep a lot of the same stuff in place that they've been doing. I didn't want to change anything. Maybe put a little twist on it, that's my own, but for the most part, just stay with what had gotten us there.
Absolutely, and you were talking to your team there on the field waiting for the medals. What'd you say to them?
I just said, how about them Tigers, right? That's always the saying afterwards, and the girls, everybody was just so happy and crying and joy and looking at the fans, and it was just a great moment.
Well, Coach, I'm going to ask you to pass the microphone to Emma Gilkerson real quick for me. And Emma, if I'm going to stand up here so you can hear me. Yesterday wasn't your day.
No,
you were
not.
You were 0 for 5,
yeah.
and there's nothing wrong with that. You played good defense, but your teammates picked you up yesterday.
For sure, yes.
And you came out today, and you had a look in your eye. I was watching your pregame. You had a look and saying, this is ours. We're going to get this. And you had a couple defensive plays here today. That little pop-up to you at shortstop, you stopped on a dime, turned, and fired it to first base to double her off at first. What was going through your mind when that ball was in the air?
Well, what I heard everyone saying in, and they were talking to Riley.
Okay.
Riley has the speed to come up and get those, and so I was kind of nervous that I was going to bump into her, and so I was kind of like, I was a little nervous. I didn't know where she was because my back was turned towards her. But once I got it, I had no idea where the runner was. So I looked, I turned, and I threw it.
Sure.
Yeah.
So as a senior, you're state champion, going on to Cleveland State to play for the Vikings.
Yes.
What does this state championship mean to you?
Everything. I've been in this program for 12 years. I mean, starting from a young age, we talk about these. I've been to 3 or 4 state championship games. I mean, it's just, and I've watched it, and it's insane that I finally got to play it, and now I'm a state champion. So.
A couple of weeks ago, you broke the school record for home runs in a career. You played 3 years because you lost the year to COVID. 30-plus home runs, almost 40 home runs. What the heck? That's crazy to think about. You did that in 3 years. Talk about your hitting approach and what you're going to try to get better at Cleveland State.
I am going to get better at staying on the ball. Like yesterday, I was way ahead. I was in my head a lot. I think I need to get a little more confident and just stay with it.
Absolutely. I'm going to ask you to pass the mic to the catcher. Sydney Sibla joins us now in our Keim Home Center postgame show. You're the one I really wanted to talk to since the end of this game. The bloop goes out to center field. Maggie Richards fields it, comes up firing to the plate. You actually catch the ball in front of the plate a little bit and come back and make the tag. Run us through that play in your head.
I wanted to make sure that I got the ball first and then tagged her, because sometimes I get a little ahead of myself and I try to go for the tag first and then the ball dribbles away. So I just wanted to make sure that I got the ball first and then made the tag.
What does this state championship mean to you?
There was a lot of pressure on me. This is really big for me. I watched my older sister win 2 state titles, and then my aunt was on the first team to win, and then my cousin won one, so really my whole family has...
All the girls in Strasburg seem to win state titles.
Yeah. So they were all texting me there. I was like, win or lose, we love you. I was like, woo! Really?
So yesterday, obviously, like I said to Emma, she struggled a little bit at the plate. She'll own that. She understands. But you guys picked her up. You know, what were you guys saying to her every time she come in? She hit the ball hard yesterday. They just made plays.
Yeah.
You know, what were you guys saying to Emma, your leader?
You're good. Just get the next one.
Yeah? That's all it takes, right?
Get the next one.
All right. I'm going to talk to Danny Wright, first baseman. Huh? Maggie Richards. I'm sorry. I don't know why I did that. Maggie, you were on the other end of that last play of the game. And that ball came out to you, and you absolutely came up firing a seed to the plate. Did you know you were going to home with that ball when you fielded it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And when you made that throw, what was going through your head? Like, come on, Sid, catch it.
No, what was going through my head was, come on, get there. Just, I wanted to make it the easiest throw for Sid to catch and get the out, because, if we're going out with a win.
Absolutely, and I asked the other 2 girls, what's it mean to be a state champion?
My family's not from Strasburg, so, when my parents were both teachers and we came here and I started softball, and I was like, whoa, this is big here, and being a state champion now and winning this game is so much more than me, and it's so much more than just our team. It's for the whole community, it's for the younger girls, and it's for the alumni that have won state championships.
Absolutely, and girls, coach, congratulations. Number 8, hold it up, number 8, right? 8 state titles you guys get, and congratulations again, the Lady Tigers of Strasburg, your Division IV state champions. Congratulations. Thank you. Again, that was the Strasburg Lady Tigers joining us here in our Keim Home Center post-game show. And, of course, we got to take another quick timeout because we haven't discussed our McInturf Realty Player of the Game yet, unless we can do it on the air. Do you want to do it on the air? We'll do it. I think we need one of them to stay, right? Who do you think, Shannon? You think Amelia, or do you think maybe Emma or Sid?
Well, you kind of threw me under the bus here, I was going towards Amelia because of all the strikeouts she had.
Yep.
But she's already left.
We can get her the shirt. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, we can get him the shirt.
Her dad's standing right here, so we were going to have Amelia. So Amelia Spidell is going to be our McInturf Realty Player of the Game for the state champion Strasburg Tigers here, as we're going to try to get her to come back up really fast. And we got another radio station here next to us trying to get in for this next game. That's going to start right around 7 o'clock. The Strasburg game put them back on schedule as it got done pretty quick. Big thanks to the Claxon Communications crew today. We're really working hard for us. Greg Perkins moving the cameras around. We're in a weird location here and trying to get the best shots possible of all the players and the coaches and stuff for you. And big thanks to Ron Hurst for joining us, the Duck Krantz as well. And it's just an awesome experience to be here as Amelia Spidell is making her way back up here. She's now trotting down the causeway here as she's going to run back up here. We talked to her earlier, and she is going to be our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. And Amelia did great things in the circle today, and I'll talk to her individually. And Shannon will be here as well. And as we wait for Amelia to walk up, Shannon again, Strasburg, state title number 8.
Unbelievable. Like I said, you look around at that Strasburg crowd today and you've seen a bunch of little girls running around in their baseball uniforms, their softball uniforms already, getting ready for the future, That's how they do it there, A lot of teams don't have the tradition that this team has.
All right, we are joined here in one final interview of the day. We talked to you just a little bit ago, but you're a McInturf Realty Player of the Game. You had a great game in the semifinals. You had a great game here today. 9 more strikeouts. Congratulations. And talk about your individual performance in the circle.
We all came in here again expecting them to not hit the ball, and I'm not going to strike everyone out. Striking out 9's always great, but my defense really had my back, and I think that's the reason we truly won.
Amelia, we keep giving you those shirts, and those shirts, you're going to have to make a blanket out of them because you got 2 more years to go yet, and we're so excited for you. Outstanding postseason here for you, outstanding state tournament, But what do you have to say about your defense? Your defense played phenomenal 2 days in a row.
My defense, I think this is the best they've ever played. I mean, we came here ready to win another state championship, and that's exactly what we did. They had my back the whole entire game no matter what.
Amelia, obviously you're only a sophomore. Technically a junior school's over, but you're a sophomore in your softball season. How awesome is it to win a state title with your dad?
I think it's really cool. I mean, I was really disappointed last year whenever we couldn't even get out of districts, but we worked really hard this winter. Everyone did, and we worked hard the whole spring, and it really paid off, and I am happy that I'll be here for 2 more years and hopefully win a couple more.
Awesome. Amelia, congratulations, our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. Thank you. Amelia Spidell, again, our McInturf Realty Player of the Game here today, as we will get a picture of her here in just a little bit, but we're going to wrap this up today, and as Nick McWilliams can come back over and join us as he's getting the picture for Amelia Spidell. As Coach Spidell is now saying his goodbyes and all kinds of things here at the booth, as we're going to welcome back in Nick McWilliams as he's going to join us here. And Nick, you saw this team several times on the season. You saw them at regionals. You saw them here at state championship game. Your final thoughts on the season for Strasburg and, of course, the game here today. Battery go dead? Oh, all right. Well, here, we'll give you the headset here. We'll pass the headset. We worked you so hard, we ran the battery out on the wireless.
Something along those lines. But, guys, after watching this Strasburg team, I was just talking to Coach Tom Spidell off of camera and said this is almost the perfect way for this team to win. They dominated so many times throughout the regular season, throughout the tournaments. They came down to this, and, again, I've alluded to it. Teams that want to show that they are the best, that they want to be state champions, that they want to be remembered forever, have to have moments like that where you come up big. And, that moment right there for Maggie Richards to Sydney Sibla is going to live on for quite a long time. Of course, all the great throws from Emma Gilkerson throughout the day. Amelia Spidell painting the corners perfectly. For this entire Tigers team, this championship's going to go down in quite a bit of history. And, of course, I can't say enough of how perfect timing it is with former head coach Bud Weisgarber going into the Tuscarawas County Sports Hall of Fame last night. This is a great way to honor him and his legacy and what he built here with Strasburg. Now head coach Tom Spidell carrying that on. 8th-time state champions, the Strasburg Lady Tigers. Sounds perfect to say, and a great way to round out the year.
Absolutely. Congratulations again to Strasburg. Thank you so much for coming up and doing the great work on the sidelines there and rounding up the players and being our gopher, so to speak, today for the coaches and players.
That's my nickname.
That's Nick McWilliams joining us here one final time, and I'll bring in all night long, all weekend long, all day long. Shannon Thomas joins us back here in our post-game show. And Shannon, we've had fun together this spring. We started back last August together. And, of course, we do football, we do basketball together, we do softball, baseball together now. And your final thoughts on this run by the Strasburg Lady Tigers?
Impressive. You know, they play top-tier teams throughout the season to get ready for days like this. You know, a lot of teams get stuck playing in lower divisions, playing in their leagues. With Strasburg, as soon as they get out of league play, they go right after the meat of the – you know, that's what they want to do. They want to prepare themselves for moments like this. And outstanding run by those young ladies, outstanding coaching job by Coach Spidell and his staff. Great support from their community, and that's what it's all about.
Absolutely. Shannon, thank you for everything this spring, this fall, this winter that we had a great run here on Big Z Sports. And that's going to wrap it up here from our Keim Home Center postgame show. And, of course, our McInturf Realty Player of the Game, again, Amelia Spidell of the state champion Strasburg Lady Tigers. I want to give a big shout-out and a big thank you to the Claxon Communications crew all season long. I know I'm going to forget somebody, so I'm just going to say the entire crew, thank you so much. Casey Claxon, Greg Perkins, Lydia Brady, Emma Merriman, Fred Williams, everybody that works with us with Claxon Communications, thank you, thank you, thank you. All we can say, class act, class organization, so much fun to work with here with Big Z Sports. They do so much for us. With our YouTube channel, with our Facebook page as well. But Claxon Communications, big thank you for you all season. It started the middle of August and now wrapping up here on June 4th as we get a couple months off. And guess what? We're right back at it. August 19th is going to be week 1 of the high school football season. That'll be here before we know it, folks. And big thanks to all of our sponsors, especially for softball and baseball, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, TMK Valley Propane, Wood Electric, PAC Drilling, Keim Home Center, McInturf Realty, Dover Chemical, Willendale Golf Cart Sales, all of our sponsors for basketball, for football. We can't do this, folks, without them. And those great advertisers that we have, they do a great job. And the support of you, the listener, and you, the viewer, and checking out our social media posts and on Facebook, WTUZ Big Z Sports, on Twitter, @Big_Z Sports, on Instagram, on our YouTube channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you is all we can say here from Big Z Sports. Thanks to everybody that's involved with Big Z Sports. If I forget somebody, I apologize. Adam Saweski, Travis McClellan, Shannon Thomas, Nick McWilliams, Chris Kale, Josh Lewis, Nick Radabush, Daniel Adams. Who else am I missing, Shannon?
Travis's cousin.
Ryan McClellan.
Ryan.
There's so many guys out there that help us with Big Z Sports, and if I forgot you, I'm sorry, but a very heartfelt thank you from me and everybody here at the crew for Big Z Sports. And big thanks to the ownership of WTUZ for everything you allow us to do, being here today, being on the radio, and doing what we love for high school sports and these kids in this community. And, folks, that's going to do it for us here from Firestone Stadium. And Shannon has
one more big thank you. Thank you to all the school districts, all the ADs, and all the parents for letting us have access to your kids, your students, your athletes. You know, these kids are why we're here. This is why we do it. You know, we don't do it for anything else other than to promote your children, and we thank you for that.
Absolutely, and I'll give public thanks to my East District Athletic Administration that gave me a media award this year in 21-22. Very heartfelt thank you. Very blessed and honored to have received that from you guys, all the athletic directors in the East District, Chip Amicone for nominating me for that award. I really super appreciate it. Very humbled by it as well. Folks, we're going to wrap it up here from Firestone Stadium one final time. The Strasburg Lady Tigers are your 2022 Division IV state champions for the 8th time. For everybody for Big Z Sports, Shannon Thomas, Nick McWilliams, Casey Claxon, Greg Perkins, I'm Joe Geckler saying so long, everybody. We'll see you in August for the high school football season. Have a good night, everybody.
Thanks for listening to Big Z Sports. Tonight's broadcast was presented by Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, TMK Valley Propane, Hartzler's Quality Housing, Wood Electric, PAC Drilling, Kime, McInturf Realty, and Claxon Communications. Follow Big Z Sports on Facebook and on Twitter at Big_Z Sports. For the best coverage of high school sports, there's only one Big Z Sports.